Welcome to my channel for tutorial number 9 on resistive circuits. In this video, I'll discuss one problem from GATE 2021 ECE, and you look into this problem, you will see this circuit is containing three sources, one independent voltage source 4 volt and two current source, one with 2 milliampere, another one is 6 milliampere, and three resistance, all are 1 kilo ohm resistances. Okay, now here we need to find out the potential across this 1 kilo ohm resistance, that is your V naught. So we need to find out this potential. So for this circuit, we'll try to solve this problem by three different methods. Okay, and you see, we can use node analysis, we can use mesh analysis, and we can use again super node analysis or superposition principle also. Okay, so many ways we can solve it. Okay, we can go also for mesh analysis. Okay, let us discuss. So first method, the node analysis. So in this circuit, you will see, if I consider this end is grounded, I'll draw here only. Okay, for node analysis, one node should be considered as grounded. So this is your zero potential, and this element, actually they are having same potential, because there is no element in between these two. So there is no potential gap between these two. So actually these two are same node. Okay, and this is a different node. So better we can read on the circuit and then we can explain. So we have two nodes. One is node A, other is node B, right? And one node is grounded. That is fine. So from here you will see this is a volt source and one resistance, it is connected. So this is your 4 volt, this is 1 ohm, and from this one, this 1 ohm resistance is also connected to ground, and from here you are having one current source this side, then its end point is B. This is your 6 milliampere, sorry, this all are kilo ohm. Okay, milliampere, and then 1 kilo ohm is also connected here, and this one is connected here. Okay, right? So this is your 2 milliamperes. Now, so we'll assign the potential. This potential is VB, and this potential is VA. So at node B, if we consider first, so here this two current is having, one is 2 milliampere, other one is 6 milliampere, right? So here if I assume that this current is capital I, is incoming current. So this node incoming current is capital I, and that should be equals to the two outgoing currents, the 6 and 2. So 6 milliampere plus 2 milliampere, right? Because this current is coming I, and that has to go through this side as well as this side. This is your 6 milliampere, this is your 2 milliampere. So if you apply KCL, total incoming current should be equals to total outgoing current, right? So this is equals to 8 milliampere. So now consider node B. Sorry, node A. Okay, node B I considered node A. So here, so this current through this branch is VA minus 0. This is VA minus 4, right? And then 1. So that we can consider, because we can consider this thing in different way. Remember, the same circuit, this is the node A. So I can put the resistance first, and then I can put this source. Same thing. And this is grounded. So this is your 4 volt. So this is your VA. This is 1K. So this potential is 4 volt. So this VA minus 4 upon 1K is the current through this branch. Okay, that we can consider. So VA minus 4 upon this 1K 10 to the power 3 plus, now the current through this branch is VA minus 0 by 1K. So VA minus 0 by 10 to the power 3, and that is current leaving is again I plus I, and incoming is minus 6 milliampere, and that is equals to 0. So if we simplify this equation, what you will get? So it is 2VA minus 4 upon 10 to the power 3, and that, so you can replace this I by this 8 milliampere. So 8 minus 6 is 2 milliampere. That we can take this right side. So minus 2 milliampere, 2 into 10 to the power 3 minus 3. Okay, so if you simplify it, so 2VA minus 4, that will be equals to minus 2, or VA equals to, so this is 4 minus 2 is 2, so 2 by 2 is 1 volt. Okay, so VA is 1 volt, and you see this VA is same as potential across this one, that is your V naught. So V naught equals to VA equals to 1 volt. Okay, this is our answer. So we can use node analysis to solve this problem. Now we'll consider next method, the super node analysis. Okay, so you see, we can consider a bigger node sometimes, right? So in this case, if I consider this one, the super node, right? So we'll enclose this 1 kilo ohm and 6 milliampere together, right? And then we'll assign this node potential is VA, and this node potential is VB. That is again similar to that earlier, but here you will get only one equation. Okay, so at super node, if you apply KCL, right? So similar to the earlier one, VA minus 4 by 10 to the power 3 current through this branch. So you see, this from the super node, you are having only these three connections. This one connection, this is one, and this is one. That's all. So these three branch we can combine. So what you will get? This is your VA minus 4 upon 10 to the power 3 plus VA by 10 to the power 3, because current through this 1K, and again 2 milliampere is leaving 10 to the power 3 equals to 0, minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so if you simplify, 2 VA minus 4, okay, that is equals to minus 2. That simply with 10 to the power 3 and minus 10 to the power 3 will cancel out. It will become minus 2. So again you will get 2 VA equals to 4 minus 2 equal to 2. That means VA equals to 2 upon 2 is 1 volt. Okay, so the V naught is VA equals to 1 volt. Very simple, right? Again, now we can consider superposition principle. Now, as we are having more than one sources, we can apply superposition theorem, and that may simplify the circuit as well. Okay, and you know the method. So in superposition theorem, you have to consider one source at a time and keeping all other sources inactive. Okay, means voltage source short circuit and current source open circuit. So if I consider 4-volt source right now, then I'll consider this current source 2 milliampere. Then we'll consider last 6 milliampere. Okay. So now the next time we'll consider the potential across this 1 kilo ohm from this one, right? So now when this 4-volt is acting alone, the current source, this current source is open, 6 ampere is open, this 6 milliampere is open, and this 2 milliampere is open. So as they are open, so this 1K is also open circuited. No need to draw this 1K. Okay, it's open. So you see the circuit. This is plus minus, this is resistance, and this one is this one, and this end is open. Nothing required. Okay, this end is also open. So this is your 4-volt. This is your 1K. This is 1K. So potential across this one, that will call it V01, and you know it is potential divided circuit, equal resistance equally divided. So V01 will be half of this 1 volt. Okay, so simply V01 will be 4 by 2 equals to 2 volt. Very simple, right? Now we'll consider this 2 milliampere source is acting. When this voltage source is short circuit, this current source is open circuit. Okay, so what you will do? So you see, this is your resistance. This source is acting. This is your resistance, and here source is shorted. Then resistance, and this side it is open. We won't go for that. Okay, this is 1K. This is 1K. This is also 1K, and this current is 2 milliampere. So what is the potential across this one? That we need to find out. So what we can do, we can combine these two together. So this two will be simply half, 1 and 1 trial combination is half of this 1K. So equivalent resistance is half K kilo ohm, right? So that resistance, now this current is 2 milliampere is passing through this path. So current is upward, but potential sign is given, upper one is +1 and lower one is -1. Okay, so actually potential is opposite of this one, this current flow. No, so what I can do, I can find this V. Okay, if I write it V02, this is your V02. So V02 will be simply minus sign, the current is 2 milliampere multiplied by half kilo ohm. So 2 will cancel out, so you will get -1 volt. That's simple. Now next, when 6 milliampere is working only, right? So what you will do? So 6 milliampere is working here. Right? And then this side, so there is one branch or node here, right? So this is, this end voltage source is shorted, then resistance, and this side there is one more resistance, connected here. So I'll consider this as a single node, obviously same node. So that I considered here, and then this 1 kilo ohm is connected here, and it is there. This end is open, and this side is also open, right? So this is your 6 milliampere. This is 1k. This is 1k. And it's also 1k. Now this circuit path is isolated, right? So whatever current will come here, 6 milliampere, will go through this branch only, because here is also, because it's single path, it has to go from here. So this branch current is also 6 milliampere. So this current is leaving is 6 milliampere. This incoming current is 6 milliampere. So no current will flow this branch. So this towards series is fine, 1k 1k, but no current will flow, right? As no current is flowing, so potential across this one, that V03 will be 0 volt. Okay, so total voltage V0, correct? So this total voltage V0 will be V01 plus V02 plus V03. And V01 is 2, this is minus 1, and this is 0, so this is 1 volt. Okay, so we have got the same result, right? So this circuit can also be solved using mesh analysis. That also you can try. So I'll give you one hint and you will try. So if side branch current is given, so I told you that in my lectures, this current is 2 milliampere. That is fixed. Again, similarly, this current is also 6 milliampere. This one only. So I need to consider only one current source, loop current, and that is your suppose I1. So you calculate the loop analysis here. Try to use KVL at this node, this loop only. Okay, so 4 volt minus this drop, this is I1 minus 2 times 1, and this I1 into 1, that will give you 0, and again if you solve it, you will get same result, V0 equals to 1 volt. That also you can try, because this is not, you see, this 6 ampere is not contributing at all, because here current is flowing, but there is no resistance here, so it will not contribute. Only 2 ampere current source will contribute in this potential source, potential voltage, right? I hope you have got the point. So please subscribe my channel and share this video to others. I'll be uploading lots of videos for you. Thank you.